Every moment you wait is another moment of your life slipping away. Every day you hesitate, you forfeit your future. You are not a spectator in this life. You are the architect of your reality. You don't need to wait for an invitation to success. You don't need to ask permission. Life does not owe you anything, but it will give you exactly what you ask for and what you act for. But here's the truth. Most people don't know how to ask, and they don't know how to act. They wait for some magical moment, some sign from the universe that they're ready, that it's time, that they deserve the success they've always dreamed of. But that moment, that sign, never comes. The truth is, you are the only one who can give yourself permission to live the life you deserve. You are the only one who can decide right now that you will stop waiting. You want success? Create it. You want wealth? Build it. You want purpose? Find it. You want change? Become it. Your life is not a series of random events or some cosmic lottery where only the lucky ones get to succeed. No, your life is a canvas, a blank one. You decide the strokes. You decide the colors. You decide what this masterpiece is going to look like. But how? How do you stop waiting for opportunity and create your own reality? It begins with something more powerful than any strategy or plan. It begins with mindset. Your mind is the gateway to your world. It is the foundation upon which your reality is built. If you believe success is something that happens to others, you will live a life of waiting. But if you believe success is something that you can create, you will realize that your life is a series of opportunities waiting to be unlocked. But they won't be unlocked until you change the way you think. It's time to reframe your mindset. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop hoping for the right moment. Life does not wait for the right moment. Life moves forward, whether you're ready or not. And if you are not ready when it passes you by, it will leave you behind. But if you are ready, if you have prepared yourself, if you have developed the mind of a person who is ready for success, then when that moment arrives, you will not have to wait any longer. You will seize it. You will own it. You will transform it into your reality. The key to success is not waiting for the right moment. It is creating the right moment. The most successful people in history did not wait. They created. Thomas Edison did not wait for someone to tell him how to invent the light bulb. He did not wait for an opportunity to come to him. He created that opportunity. Every failure he faced, every setback he endured, was not a reason to stop. It was the very fuel that powered his success. He created the reality he wanted through his actions. He took responsibility for his future, and he moved forward with relentless determination. He didn't wait for others to act. He acted first. Think about it. The greatest achievements in history were not created by waiting. Abraham Lincoln didn't wait for the perfect political climate to rise to prominence. He didn't wait for someone else to fix the country's problems. He stepped into the void. He took action. He became the change that the world needed. And Henry Ford, with his vision of the assembly line, didn't wait for a better manufacturing process to come along. He created it. He built the reality he wanted to live in, brick by brick, idea by idea, step by step. He wasn't waiting for the perfect time. He created the perfect time. He was not waiting for circumstances to align. He was aligning the circumstances. So, what does this mean for you? It means that you can no longer wait. Stop waiting for the perfect job. Stop waiting for the right partner. Stop waiting for the market to turn in your favor. Stop waiting for some grand opportunity to fall into your lap. It's not coming. The world does not hand you success. It hands you opportunities. But you must be the one who recognizes them, who creates them, who works to make them real. It starts with a belief that you can create what you want. And that belief leads to clarity. Once you believe you can create your own reality, You gain clarity on what that reality is. What is it that you want? What is your vision? You cannot create something if you do not know what it is. The clearer your vision, the more power you have over your future. You must know where you are going, or you will never get there. You must be willing to ask yourself the hard questions. What do I want? What do I need to do to get it? What am I willing to sacrifice to make it happen? Too many people don't ask these questions. They just drift. They float from one day to the next, hoping that someday something will change. But you are not here to drift. You are here to create. So, if you have not yet done so, get clear on what you want. What does your success look like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? Get as detailed as possible. Write it down. Don't just think about it. Visualize it. Imagine it. Paint a mental picture so vivid that your subconscious mind begins to believe it is already true. This is not just daydreaming. This is powerful, focused intention. When you have clarity on your vision, you move from desire to purpose. Your purpose becomes the fuel that propels you forward. Purpose is what gives meaning to your journey. It is what helps you endure when the road gets tough. It is what pushes you to get out of bed at 5 a.m. when the world is still asleep. Purpose is what keeps you going when the world tells you to stop. If you have no purpose, you will be swept along by life's currents. But when you have purpose, you steer your own ship. You chart your own course. You are no longer at the mercy of the tides. You are the captain. And the world around you will begin to shift in response to your determination, your drive, your unyielding commitment to the life you are creating. But purpose without action is meaningless. You can have the clearest vision, the strongest belief, and the most powerful sense of purpose. But if you do not take action, nothing will change. Action is where the magic happens. Action is where the rubber meets the road. You cannot create your reality without doing the work. You cannot expect to see results if you are not actively working towards your goal every single day. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the force that moves you from thought to reality. And while action may seem like the hardest part, it's also the most rewarding. Because with each step you take, with each decision you make, you are actively shaping your future. The more action you take, the more evidence you will have that you are on the right path. The more momentum you create, the easier it will be to keep going. But don't be fooled. Action alone is not enough. You need discipline. You need the mental toughness to stay committed to your vision even when the road gets tough. You need the discipline to keep moving forward when it feels like the world is trying to knock you down. This is where most people fail. They start strong, they take a few steps, but when obstacles arise, they quit. They lose focus. They lose faith. They lose discipline. But not you. You will not quit. You will not give up. You will maintain discipline, even when it seems impossible, because you know that this is the only way to create your own reality. You know that every step you take, every decision you make, is a step closer to your vision, and you will not let anything stand in your way. With discipline, you learn to embrace discomfort. You learn to push through the fear, the doubt, and the uncertainty. You learn that the path to success is not easy, but it is worth it. You know that true greatness is forged in the fire of adversity, and you welcome that challenge because you understand that it is through struggle that we grow. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your character, an opportunity to sharpen your skills, an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Don't run from the struggle. Embrace it, welcome it, and use it to fuel your transformation. Because every time you rise above an obstacle, you are one step closer to the person you were meant to be. And as you move forward, remember the power of gratitude. Gratitude is the force that transforms your mindset. When you are grateful for the progress you have made, no matter how small, you align yourself with the energy of abundance. Gratitude turns what you have into enough. It shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. It opens your eyes to the opportunities that are all around you. So, every day, practice gratitude. Be thankful for every step you've taken. Be thankful for every lesson, every challenge, every success, and every failure. Because all of it is part of the journey. All of it is helping you become the person you were meant to be. And as you continue to create your reality, remember, the greatest power you possess is the power to act. Stop waiting. Stop hoping. Stop wishing. Your success is waiting for you. But it will never find you if you don't move. So, take action. Build the life you want. Create your own reality. Your future is in your hands. The world is waiting for you to show up and claim what is rightfully yours. It's time. You are ready. Now, create.